Hello there, everyone. My name is Vibernator. Welcome back to whatever this video is. It's kind of I probably as the title suggests, this is a life vibe check or something like that. So, as you can probably see, I'm in a completely different place, and that is because I am studying film school tomorrow, as of this recording. I moved here yesterday. It was like just a little under 2 hours from my parents' house, so this is kind of a big move. I'm both nervous and excited because I mean, as some of my content has proven, I'm kind of a, I was gonna say film buff, but that's not really. I'm just a big nerd. But that's one of the reasons why I'm starting film school and why it even piqued my interest. So anyway, that's sort of it. Oh, but by the way, I'm like right now. This is me standing. I got a new standing desk. This is really cool. Um, I'm not gonna mess with it right now because I've set this camera perfectly. So, but anyway, so just kind of bringing you up to speed on what to expect from me. I still want to make more, and I feel like there is things I can make more, and I want to make more. And I have a sort of a my notes here. So let's go to the list. Just last week, I uploaded um, a map onto Planet Minecraft, which is I'll show it here, the Fantastic Four first steps Baxter Building that I built. It's like almost a month ago. I built and I finally made a Planet Minecraft page for that, so you can go and download it. I leave it in the description below. But I also have been thinking about maybe doing like showing that off, like a showcase for that. I also have other things in that map, like for example, there's the surrounding New York. So in that I have the Avengers Tower is in there. It's pretty much finished. I haven't touched it in a while, but it's there, so I could definitely showcase it if there's any interest. And then we get to more of my pitches. I did the Avengers Doomsday pitch a while back. My idea was that I was gonna do the Secret Wars pitch right after that, but it took so long to make it. I really got out of my comfort zone and sort of I learned a lot. That was like me really delving into like the editing part, and then I also wrote the script for it, as well as like it's like an actual movie. It wasn't just a few notes here, but like I almost wrote the entire movie that way. Not like every dialogue and like that, but like it took a lot. And yeah, it was a huge process, and I'm sorry, but I really got burned out on it. And also after that released, there were some um like rumors started circulating and some confirmations about the actual Avengers Doomsday, so I just didn't want to go back to that, since it wasn't since there were so because like for the Secret Wars pitch, I would have to based it on the foundation of the uh, Doomsday pitch. But because there were some things that were confirmed from the movie in other ways, that it kind of crumbled the foundation. Didn't have this most stable foundation, so I didn't feel comfortable going for it. Also, life got in the way as well, so a lot of factors that made it kind of why I haven't posted a Secret Wars pitch just yet. But I'm going coming back to that. Now I'm building a much stronger foundation. So I'm going back not just Doomsday, but I have uh, kind of like 4 videos prepared to kind of pitch like how to set the foundation for Doomsday and therefore Secret Wars as well. And then how that could kind of crescendo into the next X-Men movie that Marvel's doing, or whatever, Black Panther 3, I think, or whatever comes after this multiverse saga. So it would consist of 4 videos, I said 4, right? So first one would be kind of mashing all the TV shows together into one video. I don't want to go too much deeper because I there's a certain divide between Marvel Animation and Marvel Studios, so I don't think there's too much connectivity between Marvel TV and Marvel like movies. So I'm not going too much deep into that, but I will be discussing all the TV shows in one video. So that is Born Again Season 2, The Punisher Special, Vision Quest, Wonder Man, Marvel Zombies, um, and there might be a few others that I'm not remembering off the top of my head. But those, and then I will be doing Spider-Man Brand New Day, pitch for that, how the movie should kind of go. The channel who I follow a lot, the Canadian lad, did a really good pitch for that as well. So I, I agree with him. That should be the way it should go. So I'm not doing my own pitch. I'm kind of just adding details to that. But I have an idea how it can kind of connect to Doomsday, and then I'm gonna be doing the Doomsday pitch again, a little different than before. Now that we have seen Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four and sort of all the other stuff, so we have a few more ideas on how this works and how we could get there and how Doomsday should go. And then after that, the last video of this little mini series is my pitch for Secret Wars, which, let's be honest, the Secret Wars is gonna be the hardest because I still am confidently sure that Marvel, they're gonna end Doomsday with Doctor Doom creating Battle World, and that's where it ends. And then Secret Wars is entirely set in Battle World. The greatness of that and the sort of I guess brilliance of that is that it opens the door to so widespread ideas, plots, concepts, whatever. They have a new sandbox to play in. That's good for Marvel, but for me to make a pitch for how that should go without Marvel telling me the plot points that we need to hit is really hard. So just a heads up on that. Also, there's been some rumors circulating that the next announcement of the rest of the cast for Doomsday is gonna be taking place in August 27th, so a couple weeks. So I don't know, maybe I should kind of time that so that my Doomsday and Secret Wars pictures will be coming out like maybe within that same week. That's what I also kind of tried to do with the Doomsday, my original Doomsday pitch. With that, I like the day before I decided I'm like tomorrow I'm gonna record my lines for it and all that. I saw a video later on that day after I decided that. Later on that day, I saw this video by Colton Ogburn, is that his name? Where he made a theory that Doctor Doom would be from the A38 universe, and that fit so amazingly well with what I was going for, but still required me to completely rework the entire script, entire pitch for Doomsday. And I went to work. I pretty much rewrote the entire thing, and the next day I woke up. I no longer was supposed to record my lines because my plans changed. I saw on Twitter there was a Twitter post that said the cast of the Avengers Doomsday will be revealed today, and yes, that was the Chairs live stream, like 5 hour live stream, what it was. So yeah, that game just as I was writing it, and if I had done with if I had gone with my original plans, I could have recorded my lines and I could have been well on my way to edit the video before the live stream started, and therefore I could have probably released that video like the following day, so it would have like followed the hype of Avengers Doomsday to gain maybe traction. So that almost happened, but there was no possible way. I was still rewriting the whole thing, so that really screwed me over. But I don't know, maybe it's for the best. I really like the Doom being from the 838 universe, so I don't know. Maybe it was for the best. I don't know, but yeah, it was kind of annoying. Okay, and then last thing I want to mention is like for example on Twitter I posted this. You can check out my Twitter in the comments in the description below, by the way. A while back when the movie was released, how I was really uh, annoyed, taken back, not happy with with the new direction of the Jurassic World movie. How they freaking Universal really made a trilogy to set up like dinosaurs on the mainland, and now this new movie completely just threw that out the freaking window. So it annoys me so much that I wanted to kind of make a case, make my pitch for how they could remedy that in a way, sort of how to, well, fix. I don't know if you can fix it, but like correct the mistakes a little bit. So I have a pitch for Jurassic World, whatever it's gonna be called, the sequel to Rebirth. I've been working on that a little bit. I'm gonna be probably today. I'm gonna be kind of looking into it, writing a little bit more how to do it. And by looking into it, I mean I'm gonna watch the movie again later on today and then start um, proposing a pitch, writing my pitch. So, okay, yeah, okay, I'm gonna give you a little taste. So, my idea is for sort of making us care about the dinosaurs in a way. It's gonna be because in Rebirth, Henry Loomis, is that the Jonathan Bailey's character? I think he was probably the best character in the movie because he actually cares. And so I'm proposing that for this movie there's a group of people. Again, this is how every Jurassic movie goes, but a group of people, they have they need to go on a mission, and this time the mission is not like super action heavy, but their mission is to regain the public's love and make them care about these dinosaurs again. Pretty much any means necessary. So there's no bad guys here, but I have thought of a character kind of who is like uh, aggressively trying to make it seem like we need to take care of these animals more. He doesn't cause everything to kind of go wrong, but he is pushing for the agenda of these animals need to be cared about so far that he becomes kind of the antagonist for the movie. I'm not gonna go too much deep. I have my pitch that I need to prepare, so that's all I'm giving you. Okay, actually, the opening scene I've imagined, it's like a courtroom scene between you know a good lawyer who's like, let's say, the dinosaurs, and a bad lawyer who's like, just let them die, nobody cares. Well, not really, but it's more complex. It needs to be more complex than that, but like that's sort of the crux of the whatever. uh Imagine the good lawyer is like, let's say, like a Matt Murdock type, sort of good natured, good lawyer, and then like, I don't know. I imagine like someone like Ben Mendelsohn playing that character. They're sort of going through every instance in this, franchise, and sort of bringing every sort of event, to us, the audience. It's, the movies, but sort of, it's, bringing those forth, so that sort of as the movie goes on, we start to kind of recontextualize everything, and sort of it, the blame gets taken off the dinosaurs and onto the, you know, Dennis Nedry, Dr. Wu, Louis Dodge, and whoever, Kenji Khan. No, that's Kenji, who's his father, Peter Ludlow. These people, like the main villains from these movies. It's, the blame from the dinosaurs gets taken to them, the bad guys, and not onto John Hammond and Simon Masrani, not those people, even though maybe it should start out like that way. So to break it down, the blame shifts from the dinosaurs to like John Hammond, Simon Masrani, but then at the end of the movie, it's fully in the blame is on the people who took advantage. You know, that's actually a pretty good pitch. Even though I'm saying it myself, but yeah, sort of that's the crux of the whole thing. So if you want to say more, I have more specifics. So yeah, that's sort of a look ahead of what to expect. So yeah, that's about it. That's my notes. Everything is checked off. Yeah, but yeah. Anyway, also just if you guys have any suggestions on what the fuck was a suggestion, any ideas from you, what do you want to see me do? I'm your servant. No, that's not right. But I'm here for you. So I'm doing stuff for you. So please let me know what you want to see from me, if you have any ideas or anything. So check out my Twitter, check out my Instagram at Vibranator on both. And so yeah, that's about it. See you in the next one, and thanks for watching.